The paradise of dreams sparkles. A cool breeze was blowing, and on the corner of the street, an old woman, wrapped in tattered clothes, shivered in the cold. People passed by her quickly, some ignored her completely, while others glanced at her and then looked away. "Son, please give me something to eat. I am very hungry," the old woman pleaded with a young man engrossed in his mobile phone. He glanced at her once and walked away as if he had heard nothing. Aiman stood nearby, watching everything unfold. She turned to her friend, Seher, who grabbed her hand and said, "Aiman, this is not our problem. We're getting late. Let's go." Aiman hesitated for a moment, then instinctively walked towards the old woman. She took some money from her pocket and bought food from a nearby shop. The old woman's eyes filled with tears. "Daughter, may Allah grant you Jannah." Aiman smiled. "Just remember me in your prayers, Amma." Seher sighed and shook her head. "You never change. When will we learn that it's not our job to fix this world?" Aiman gave a soft smile and replied, "If not me, then who? If not now, then when?" With that, she walked ahead, unaware that her small act of kindness would light a spark in her soul, one that would take her to a world she had never seen before. Sparkles, the paradise of dreams sparkles. A soft fragrance filled the air. A glowing light illuminated everything, not blinding, but soothing to the heart. Birds sang melodies never heard on earth. The leaves on the trees shimmered, not with dewdrops, but with sparkling diamonds. Rivers of milk, honey, and pure water flowed, and the gardens were filled with a divine beauty that seemed handcrafted by Jannah itself. "What is this place?" Aiman whispered in amazement. The sight before her was beyond imagination. She was in Jannah. Suddenly, a melodious voice called from behind, "Aiman, come, the palaces of Jannah are waiting for you." She turned around to see a radiant maiden smiling at her. Her face was brighter than the moon, her presence filled with warmth and peace. She led Aiman toward a magnificent palace, its walls of gold and silver, adorned with precious stones, and a grand entrance made of ruby and emerald. This palace is mine?" Aiman asked in disbelief. "Yes, it is the reward for your good deeds," the maiden replied. Aiman was in awe, overwhelmed with joy, yet unable to believe it. She wandered into the gardens where flowers of every color bloomed, spreading their fragrance in the air. Every step she took, petals spread beneath her feet. There was no sorrow, no pain, only eternal bliss. Suddenly, she heard the call to prayer. The bright light began to dim. She turned around, but everything started fading. "No, I want to stay here," she cried out. But slowly, she felt herself being pulled back. Her eyes fluttered open. She was in her bed, back in the real world. But her heart felt lighter, filled with a newfound peace. She immediately performed ablution and fell into prostration, thanking Allah. "If Jannah is this beautiful, then I will dedicate my entire life to doing good deeds to earn it," she promised herself. And from that day on, Aiman's life was filled with even more kindness and righteousness, because now, she knew that the Jannah she saw in her dreams was waiting for her in reality.